Now, this is an interesting one. Shout out to Junko for the tag, who says, would be funny to have Hirohei covering this lol, and that's referring to this tweet from Uri Geller. Now, let me say at the beginning, I'm really not familiar with this guy. Apparently, he's an illusionist or a magician or something. So if you like him, totally fine. However, I'm going to be a bit cynical in this video just because of, well, I'll explain as we go on. So he writes here, and then I'll give you the rest of the context. I am truly sorry for what I did 20 years ago. Kids and grown-ups, I am releasing the ban. It's now all up to Nintendo to bring my Kadabra Pokemon card back. It will probably be one of the rarest cards now. Much energy and love to all. And then he links his website. We're not going to his website, though. We'll be going to CBR, and the headline they have, Pokemon Illusionist Uri Geller lifts ban on Kadabra cards. Now, we already know some of what they say here, so let's skip down to the middle, where they write about the lawsuit from 2000. So they talk about Kadabra and how Kadabra bends spoons in a way that's reminiscent of Geller's illusions. Additionally, Kadabra's name in Pokemon's native Japanese is Yongera, which Geller said sounded familiar to his name, pointing out that the Japanese katakana for the Pokemon's name was also visually similar to the katakana for his own name when translated into Japanese. Geller also alleged that the star on Kadabra's forehead and the lightning patterns on its stomach borrowed from symbolism used by Nazi Germany. I actually had to do a double take when I first read that. I can't believe he pulled that card, and he did that like 20 years ago. I mean, wow, okay. Which he took offense to as well. And a quote here from him, apparently, Nintendo turned me into an evil occult Pokemon character. Nintendo stole my identity by using my name and my... I can barely read this without laughing. And my signature image, he said. The illusionist ultimately won the lawsuit, which I'm kind of in disbelief by that. However, while Nintendo admitted that Kadabra was partially based on Geller, the company stressed that the Pokemon's English name had nothing to do with him, and the design was not associated with Nazis in any way. Now, I believe that because, I mean, there's a lot of reasons why, but a big one is, Abra, Kadabra, Alakazam. That's the joke, the Pokemon joke. So, continuing. As a result of the lawsuit, Kadabra, which is part of the 3 Pokemon evolution... they talk about what I just said right here, has essentially been banned from appearing in the Pokemon trading card game for the better part of 2 decades, with the most recent Kadabra card being released as part of the Skyridge set back in 2003. So, you get the point. Now he suddenly wants to say, oh, Nintendo can use Kadabra cards if they want. Now let me say this. I think if his lawsuit would have occurred in more recent years, it probably wouldn't have gone so well for him. That's just my opinion, though. Now let's talk about the apology itself. So I really question the timing of this apology. That said, it's not like he was getting a bunch of backlash and then apologized, which is always pathetic to me. That's not the case here. However, the timing is still suspicious. Pokemon recently has been getting more and more popular. You're seeing a lot of high-profile content creators, for an example here, talking about Pokemon and doing like pack openings and stuff like that. And now this guy, he had 20 years to do this. He picks right now to suddenly release the ban on his Kadabra cards and everything. To me, it's not sincere, it's not genuine, and it's an attempt at getting publicity. But I could be wrong. Maybe that's not what he's doing here. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And that's really the segment. Kind of a weird one, but that's part of the news today. Well, actually, I think this is from like 2 days ago, but you get the point. We're talking about it now. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Catch you soon for the 3rd.